Happy 2024. I hope everybody is thriving. I am currently sitting in my car waiting for my sister to meet me at my favorite vegan restaurant. It's the day after Christmas, and we are on our way to a couple of our favorite stores to do a little bit of shopping because I have decided to do a no spend year, or maybe more accurately, a conscious spending year. And I have this feeling in my bones that I have to spend all of my money right now. Or at least get everything that I'm not going to be able to purchase on the 1st. Now I realize that that is a reaction that is not necessary, but it's what I'm feeling today. Maybe I should back up a little bit. I have some very exciting financial goals that I would like to meet this year. And in order to do so, I feel the need to understand where I spend my money and if I am spending my money wisely. I sort of stepped into this a little bit during the month of December by tracking all of my spending to see where I may or may not be unconsciously spending money that I don't necessarily need to spend. How many times can I say the word spend? The very first place that I spend my money way too much is eating out. So I'm at this vegan restaurant to eat again, or to eat for the last time for the next year. God, that sucks. Nope, I've got financial goals and I am serious about meeting them. I am serious. So anyway, I'm going to spend the day spending my money on things I probably don't need because I'm feeling like I'm going to be sad to not be able to do that. Wow, this is getting deep fast. My sister and I just finished lunch and my pain medications are working excellently, so we decided to go on a little walk before we hit the stores.
Make sure you pick up after your dog poops.
Other than religion and politics, I think money is one of the toughest subjects to talk about with people. People are quick to judge, and they share their unsolicited opinion whenever the subject comes up. The old people don't think the young people have enough respect for it, and the young people are upset because they're never going to be able to buy a house. Money doesn't go as far as it used to, and it feels like it's only getting worse. In my opinion, money is energy that we exchange between one another. We exchange our time and our youth to get it, then we exchange it for housing, medical, food, and essentials. And if there's anything left over, we exchange it for non-essential things that bring us joy, like crafting supplies, dining out, and my favorite, traveling. Everyone has their vice, and with that vice, oftentimes we also carry shame, regret, and even fear, especially if we have spent too much on things that don't really matter in the long run, only to be reminded of it once the credit card bill comes in the mail. I had a crystal moment in 2020 I wish I could take back. Over the next year, I will be challenging myself to a no-spend year, although it's not so much a no-spend year as it is an intentional spending year. In this series, I will be discovering what my spending habits are and how they affect my financial goals. I will be challenging myself to spend next to nothing, hopefully creating some healthy habits with money and what I spend my money on along the way. This challenge is one of 2 ways I am improving my life in 2024. The other is a health journey, which I will be posting about once a month. If you would like to know more about that adventure and my recent MRI results, subscribe below, hit the bell icon, and, well, you know what to do. Thank you in advance for helping out this little channel. I really appreciate it. My sister and I have the same moment when it comes to craft stores, and so we figured that this would make amazing content to go into Joann's for the last time this year before our no spend year, or my no spend year, 2024. I'm committing to myself and all those around me right now that I do not need any Christmas things.
Everything's 90% off.
I don't care. I don't care that it's 90% off. We don't need any of this. How much is it?
This was originally $24.99. $250.
$250. How much is minimum wage? How much does somebody have to, how many hours do they have to work in order to afford that Christmas tree?
But then I see this one and I figure we could make these.
That's our problem. Because how much is this? $19.99 before the sale, and she says we can make these, right? So then we buy all the stuff to make it, and $52 later.
I want this.
What is it?
I don't know.
But isn't it pretty? Oh, wow. It's very pretty. Are you gonna get it?
No.
How much is it though?
Doesn't matter. I'm not gonna get it because I have goals. Financial goals.
That's kind of hot. Scratch that. You're my sister. Erin's doing girl math.
Oh my goodness.
Trying to figure out how to justify this purchase.
Well, it's like it's gorgeous, right?
Put it back.
Oh, put it back. She says this is the one I really want. Hot dog. It's hard to not spend.
It is. It's almost impossible.
It's a good challenge you got.
Yeah. No craft
Especially
supplies
as an
this year.
artist.
No craft supplies this year. Not even amazing sparkly fabric. We did it. We left the store without buying anything. Are you okay?
I just have desires, I have wants, I have unfinished thoughts. That's pretty normal.
This is the problem.
Like it's Boxing Day.
This is why we're doing this challenge, because we have problems and financial goals and the two. So what's the plan? Well, first I need to establish my why. This is going to help me stay motivated. My why is simple. I want to pay off all the debt that I accrued while hiking the Pacific Crest Trail. I'm also interested in saving for retirement, creating a low-impact lifestyle, only buying the best instead of having the most, loving and using everything I own, traveling as often as possible, and of course, spending small so I can live large. I've established some rules to help keep me on track. These are the questions I'm going to ask myself before spending money. A, do I need it or do I want it? B, is this purchase helping me meet my goals? C, can I borrow it or find it for free? D, can I buy it secondhand? E, if I'm buying it brand new, is it resourced ethically? F, do not buy plastic, including in my clothing. G, limit eating out to once a month and make it really special. H, don't ever eat in the car, even on a road trip. I, don't eat anything from a package. And J, bike or walk whenever possible to save on gas, mileage, and wear and tear on my car. I spent the month of December tracking every penny I spent without restricting myself. I wanted a realistic representation of what I spent. No surprise here, I spend all of my nonsense money on eating out. I hate cooking. I never make time to pack my lunch, and I hate grocery shopping. This is going to be the biggest challenge next year. Fortunately, I'm going on an anti-inflammatory diet to help me with all of my health issues, so eating out really doesn't work on several levels. Now that we have dived into why I'm doing this and the rules around my challenge, here are the 10 things I am not going to buy this year. Number 1, eating out. Number 2, all craft supply stores. Number 3, holiday decor. Number 4, crafting supplies. Number 5, home goods. I'm not even going to walk in. Number 6, impulse skincare buys, first aid, hair decorations, and makeup. I barely wear this stuff, and I have a whole bathroom full of it. Number 7, Target. There's nothing in there I need. Number 8, Amazon. Number 9, no small trinkets from my trips, including jewelry. And number 10, y'all, I am going to stay away from REI. My heart is breaking right now, but it has to be done. And here we are, my most favorite store on the entire planet, REI. Oh, we've had such amazing times together. I actually think it's raining outside right now because REI is so sad that I will not be patronizing them this next year. Although, I'm going to have member credits! Does that count? No, because I can't spend it on anything else. Oh, that's a good thing. Well, I certainly didn't get out of here without some treasures, but I did shop the garage sale. I got some amazing deals, and I don't feel bad. It's not the first yet. I don't normally do haul videos, but I am pretty excited about all the deals I just got at REI, and since it's my last official REI shopping trip for the next 12 months, I figured why not? Why not join the haul game? My first favorite thing are stripes. That's why my nickname is Stripes, because I'm always wearing stripes. I don't wear stripes because my nickname is Stripes. I was nicknamed Stripes because I'm always in stripes. This is 100% cotton, and it's my favorite color family, so I felt very excited about this deal. It's never not fall. I got this because Nalgene bottles have 150,000 different uses, and this one is orange. So I'm sure that I absolutely need this for my car camping experience, which I may or may not be able to do this year. But it's a brush, and you stick the soap inside of it, and then you can do your dishes. And it's tiny and cute, and I don't need it, but I want it. This I absolutely need. I don't know that it's the right size, but I do have a Hydro Flask, and I was really wishing that I had straws. I've been using it for the last 6 months without straws, and I drink so much more water when I can drink it with straws instead of unscrewing, So I'm happy about that. Not on sale, which means I get extra membership points that I can spend next year. And then last but not least, the one thing that I'm this is like, I may or may not be stupid for buying this, but here's my thought, okay? I'm not allowed to hike right now because of my back problem and my knee problem. And when I start to rehabilitate that, I believe that I'm going to start doing weighted hikes. And I was looking at weight vests, and they look really cool, and I can see how it's, it's a good thing for rehabilitation. But this running vest was at the garage sale, and it was only $40, and it came with 2 water bottles and space for a Camelback. So I think that I could go hiking with this, have my water. It's weighted because the water's inside of it, and it was $40. I hope I don't regret this. I feel like this was an emotional purchase. I feel like this was one of those purchases where I got wrapped up in the deal. I got wrapped up in the price tag, and this is why I'm doing a no-buy year. So what am I allowed to buy? Well, everything else, unless it becomes a problem, and then I'll just add it to my list. The only thing that I really haven't figured out yet is traveling. I do have a couple of trips planned this year, which I'm really excited about. Fingers crossed that I can do it physically. And I'm not quite sure what that means as far as dining out and purchasing trinkets. Now, I don't know if this is just me resisting the idea of not purchasing anything this year, or if this is a realistic statement, but what I'm thinking about right now is that I have a habit of buying really ridiculous things like pens from Dams and chapsticks that taste like the local berries or what have you. And it's because they're $2 and it's silly and it makes me, it brings joy to my life. But within seconds, those things are lost and that money is gone. If I was to find something that was really, really special, that reminded me of a specific trip, like I'm thinking about a lantern from Morocco or a beautiful rug from India. I don't know. Is that where we get rugs from? If I was to bring home something really, really special, I think that that would be worth the money. So I think what I'm talking about when I travel is none of the tchotchkes from the little candy stores that end up in the trash can and landfills 4 seconds later. Either way, I know it's all going to work out and it's going to be a really interesting and fun adventure or challenge or both. And I'm excited for you guys to come along with me. I know that this isn't our regular content and I appreciate you guys being flexible with me this year, especially while I work out all these physical problems. I'm excited. I think it's going to be great. I'll see you next time.